Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenna from the Up North Home. It has been a little while, and I thought that now was a good time to share some great news about the channel and about kind of new things that are going on over here in my life. So something that you guys may or may not know, depending on how deeply you follow the channel, is that my husband and I moved our family from Montana to Michigan in 2018. So February 2nd, 2018 is the day that I drove me and the kids out of the state of Montana and would in a couple days arrive here in Michigan. And we have been here ever since. So we did live in another house, and as you probably know, we just moved here to the farm 2 years ago. So yep, just over 2 years ago. So we haven't really been here too long. But ever since that day, I have been missing Montana so much, and a part of my livelihood, part of my heart, my soul, it just lies in those mountains, and it's been there in those mountains ever since that day when I drove away. All right, it's really windy outside, so I thought I'd come and get out of the wind. I don't want to kind of overshare or bore you guys to death with the details of my life or my opinions or viewpoints or anything. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But because of these things, basically just our love for the mountains and the West, and, you know, we're looking for redder pastures. You know, I don't talk about politics on the channel. I don't plan to in the future. But, I mean, we like freedom. We like being left alone. We like, you know, guns. We like, I don't know if that's a naughty word on YouTube, but you know, we like the outdoors. We like camping, hunting, fishing, all of those types of outdoor activities, biking, hiking, wild animals, you know, danger, I guess. And I'm just more, you know, the more that I'm here, the more I realize that. But I love the outdoors and providing for the family by means of hunting and fishing and things of that nature. So that is what we plan to do. That is what we are going to focus on for our homestead in the future. And we are currently selling the majority of what we have collected over the past couple years. And we are moving our homestead to the state of Idaho. We're not ruling out Montana, of course, because I love it so much and it's been home for so long. But we're definitely thinking Idaho because it is a redder state than Montana. Homeschool laws are better in Idaho. Raw milk laws are better in Idaho. And so there are a lot of better things in Idaho. So we will most likely end up there unless something changed. We do have a lot of friends and stuff in Montana, and so, you know, I wouldn't rule that out 100%, but that is what we're planning on doing. We are moving back out west, and we've already sold all the cows and the pigs. They are still here currently because they couldn't pick them up yet, but right now Dottie is gone. She was already sold. She went to a wonderful family on a great homestead, people who have quite a few animals, and they could not wait to get a Jersey milk cow, so I'm really happy for them. I definitely miss her, and it was hard to see her go. As with all the animals, it's hard to see them go, but I just have to remind myself that we were not happy doing this, and it's been a struggle, you know, doing it. So we've got Samson, Mela, and Fancy. Our 3 Dexters are still here, and they are supposed to get picked up this weekend. So they are here for just a little bit longer, and it'll be hard to see them go, but the people who came and bought them bought all 3, so they're all going to the same farm. And they also seen our pigs while they were here, so they decided to pick up all 3 of our pigs as well. So Squidward and Pearl and Sandy will all be going to the same farm as well. So it couldn't have turned out any better. It really couldn't have. We're just super thrilled about it. So we already got rid of our meat rabbits. So all we have left are the chickens, and we butchered most of them earlier in the fall. So we just have our egg-laying hens left, which I don't even know how many there is, maybe around 10-ish of them, maybe less, I'm not sure. And we also have our little kitten, Pepper, still with us here in the barn. So yeah, that is the state of things. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from here. And hopefully you stick around. If you're not subscribed, hopefully you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and stick around for all of our further adventures and homesteading adventures. I will try to bring you guys along, of course, for all of this stuff. Really, we're not going to be moving right away. Our house is not up for sale or anything right now. But we are just trying to liquidate all of our assets, get rid of the animals. The tractor is going here this morning. We just pulled it out, and we're waiting for the people to get here. We've still got hay equipment to sell. We've got hay to sell. We've got basically a whole farm to sell. So it's going to be a while, and probably when the weather warms up in the spring, we will go ahead and consider putting the house up for sale at that point. And we will probably not move right away when the house sells either. So we will probably move in with my dad temporarily. He lives here in the state of Michigan as well, so we'll just probably take what little things we have, pack it up in a couple trailers, and go over with him for a little while we then, once we have sold our house, we will go ahead and look at real estate there and slowly transfer them there from here to there. That way we have a chunk of money that we can bring with us and put down on the next house that we buy. You know how it is. It's challenging moving that far. So I will try to, of course, bring you guys along for as much of this as possible, but it's not going to happen right away. So stick with me. We will be doing some more videos here on this homestead. So what is the future of the Up North home? What is going to happen to the channel? What are we going to do here, right? So it's basically going to be the same as it is now. So, you know, we still plan on basically homesteading to provide for our family's food needs. We're still planning on having a large garden, preserving our food, buying in bulk, you know, canning and doing all of those things that I would normally do, cooking homemade meals from scratch. You know, really the only thing that's going to change is raising animals. So if you are here because you like to see the cows and the pigs, then there probably won't be a lot of entertainment for you, but we don't plan on having animals in Idaho except for chickens. We do want to keep some chickens, but we don't want to be tied down to the homestead. We want to be able to go and explore and hike and hunt and fish and be gone if that's what we want to do. We don't want to have to raise the animals. We want the animals to raise themselves in the wild, and we will be hunting and fishing for our food, for our meat, rather than raising it at home ourselves. That'll just free up so much time for us to actually have fun and go fishing, which, you know, is something that we really, really love to do, to go hunting, to go sightseeing, to go exploring and hiking and camping and all of those things, and not have to worry about getting home to do chores and keeping animals alive in the winter. And we would rather just let the animals have a good life and raise themselves out in the wilderness, and we hunt what we are allowed to hunt out there. So that is where the channel is going. Gardening, canning, preserving, bulk food buying, homemade recipes, and all of that stuff will still be here. We will be just hunting and fishing for our food. I'll be showing probably a lot more activities and things that we do, places we go, wilderness type of things on the channel. But yeah, you know, I really didn't put on a lot of videos about our livestock, so I don't really know if the channel will really change all that much. I don't know. I didn't really include the cows a lot, so you know, gardening is one of my main focuses. It'll continue to be. Canning and home preserving is just a huge part of my life. It always will be, no matter where I'm at. So hopefully you guys will stick around. Hopefully you enjoy the content. But all right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.